Good morning, students of class 10. You are welcome back to the e-classes now. Let's continue our lesson in English. We are doing the glimpses of India from the textbook. Glimpses of India, that is from lesson 7. Glimpses means a short, quick look. So now here there are three parts, as I have told you. The baker from Goa, that is part 1. Second part, the Korg, that is part 2, and the third is tea from Assam. Three parts. This lesson has got three parts. We are doing the first part, a baker from Goa, and the subtitle is Elders Nostalgic About Portuguese Bread. So now here there are altogether 4 points over here. The elders, the old people in Goa fondly, lovingly remembers and thinks about the fresh Portuguese bread. The Portuguese have already gone. They had already gone. But now the old people in Goa, they remembers those old Portuguese days and the fresh smelling Portuguese bread, which were very much famous. In our previous class we have talked about that. It was an important part of the Goan life. So now, number B. The Portuguese bread was very much famous. The Portuguese bread was very much famous. It was part of their culture to use bread in every festival, in every party, in every celebration. Without Goan bread, the celebration or the party or the festival becomes meaningless, used to become meaningless. So you can see that the Portuguese bread was very much famous. The eaters of loaves might have died. The people who ate those Portuguese bread must have died, but the makers are still alive and still there. Who were these makers? They were the new generations who were taught how to make bread. So these bakers are still alive in Goa, the new generation bakers. But the old ones, or the eaters of those who ate those Portuguese bread, they must have died. But the new generation was taught how to make Portuguese type of bread. That was fresh smelling Portuguese bread. So the bakers or the makers are still there in Goa. Number C, the fire in the furnaces, the fire in the oven or furnaces that make these breads has not yet been extinguished. The Portuguese, they had gone already. They went to their own country. They left the tradition, they left the method, they left the oven, the furnaces, and the fire is still burning there. Still, the new generation bakers are still making the bread, which was taught by the Portuguese. So the Portuguese were the first to bring bread in India. So they were the one who used to make bread, and the Indians followed, and the new generation, they learned how to make bread. And the fire in the furnaces have not been yet extinguished. The thud and jingle of the baker's bamboo. During old days, the baker used to have a long bamboo pole. He used to tie some metals, and when he used to do like this, there was a thud and jingle of the bamboo to tell that his arrival, to mention that he is coming, to let the people know that the baker is coming. That thud and jingle of the baker's bamboo still tells his arrival in the morning as he comes around to sell his bread. So early in the morning, the baker used to come to sell his bread. Selling round, he used to come. And his thud and jingle of the bamboo tells about his arrival. In the olden days, now the tradition is still going on now in Goa at present. The baker comes with his bamboo, the thud and the jingle like this way. So all the children used to rush out of their house to meet the baker, to see the bread, to smell the freshness of the bread, not to buy, not to purchase, but to see. They were so much excited. So you can see that the thud and jingle of the baker's bamboo still tells his arrival in the morning as he comes around to sell his bread. So that was the elders nostalgic about Portuguese bread. Now we'll talk about the baker's arrival. That is second subtitle. The baker's arrival. When the baker used to arrive in the village to sell his bread, and after selling again he used to come enter the village. He used to come twice in a day. So now one is selling around and one is visiting his own home. The baker's arrival. Number A, the narrator, the writer. Narrator means the writer, the author. The narrator recalls means remembers his childhood days in Goa. The writer, he is somewhere else now, but he remembers when I was very young while he was in Goa, he remembers a lot of things. How he used to rush out of his house and visit to see and smell the fresh bread. How he used to come out from the house and to visit the baker when he comes with his bamboo thud and jingle sound. So now you can see the narrator remember his childhood days in Goa. Number B, the baker used to be their friend. The baker used to be their friend. There means the children's friend, companion and guide. Why did the writer say this? We will learn later on. So now he used to come twice in a day. He used to come twice in a day. One is in the morning, selling around, and after finishing his selling, he used to come with an empty basket. In the morning he used to come with a full basket of bread, and after selling he used to visit various villages, and in the evening or next he used to visit again with his empty stomach, empty basket, not stomach. He used to come around with an empty basket to go to his own home after selling. So he used to come twice in a day. So the writer remembers all these things. The children ran to meet the baker. When he comes in the morning in his selling round with his thud and jingle of his bamboo, the children rush out of their houses to meet the baker. Not to purchase, just to meet him, to smell the freshness of the bread. They were so much excited. When they hear the jingling thud, the children ran out of their house to meet the baker when they hear the jingling thud of his bamboo. The writer remembers all these things. And more are there. So we'll talk about in our next class about the baker's arrival, and more are there. So this much for today. Thank you very much for watching and listening the video so attentively, and also being present in the e-classes now. So thank you very much. We'll meet and talk about in the next class. So I hope you are going through the online portal. Many of the students, they are not going through. They just want the question answer. How can it be? You want to learn. You must go through the book. You must understand the chapter. Then you would be able to answer anything. You don't have to mug it up everything. You just remember the lesson. So, as far as the class is concerned, I will explain everything properly. Only thing you need to go through the online portal so that you can remember things very clearly. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next class and continue our lesson. Baker's arrival will continue, and then more are there. So that's all for today.